Hi, welcome to another video. My name is Shehan. What is what if? If you have seen the conditional access policies what if area, it's a good feature that you can test your conditional access policy in the report only mode or in the off mode to see whether it's actually affecting your users or your selected users or the selected workloads. So let's see how we can do this what if part before we enabling it to the intended user group. So for this, we first have to go to the conditional access location. So it's in the Entra portal, entra.microsoft.com, and from there you go into protection and the conditional access. From there you go into the policies, and you can see the what if option here over here. And as you can see, there's a new what if experience powered by the Microsoft Graph. So let me just maximize that so you can see. So it says try the new what if experience powered by Microsoft Graph to test the impact of conditional access policies, which include conditional conditions such as insider risk and authentication flows. So these are the new features that Microsoft has recently introduced that connects with Microsoft Purview and things like that. And just turn this on right now. So it says, yeah, turn this on and apply. This might take a couple of minutes. And as you can see, it has been updated now. So what I'm going to do, let me turn the screen size a bit smaller and do a bit of a refresh. So as you can see, there's a preview part over here. So let's say I want to understand what's the impact of the conditional access policies for my user. If I create a new conditional access policy for that matter, and I want to see if that's enabling or if it is affecting my user. So what I'm doing basically, I'm going into the user section, user or workload identity, and I'm selecting my name basically. And I want to select the cloud app that I want to understand the impact as well. So let's do it for Office 365. Okay, so Office 365 not showing up here. Let's do it for SharePoint. If you want to go for that granular understanding, you can go for this one as well. But usually these two would do. And if you do what if, and now you can see there are two policies that affecting my username, which has the SharePoint Online as the application. Maybe it's capturing via all apps or specifically with the SharePoint. And it says require multi-factor authentication, and the state is on, and there are no filters. There's another one called script block, and that uses enforce user app enforce restrictions. So most probably it has got some SharePoint inbuilt access control settings, and its status is switched on as well. So that's one way of looking at it. What if you want to understand, okay, this is the user that you want to test or check the impact, and it's not actually an app, but maybe an authentication context for that matter. So we go here again for the cloud apps actions or authentication contexts. From there, the authentication context. So you can create authentication contexts that connects to your probably PIM for groups, things like that, elevation. So you enable a different set of authentication or maybe a strong authentication when enabling PIM for groups and things like that. So I have one called Exchange Admin. Exchange Help Desk Admin, which I have created. So I want to make sure if I go with that authentication context for this user, would that be an impact, or if that's under that user scope? No. So I can, as you can see, there's that authentication context is not affecting my user. And also you can see what policies that will not apply, so everything will not apply. There's nothing that gets applied in this case. So in this way you can easily identify the impact on the user if you create a conditional access policy and add the user into the user scope, or if you check an application or authentication context, or an action. Would that be a problem, or would that be an impact for the users that you are selecting, or the service principle that you are selecting for the conditional access policy, before you really applying it to the user?